Hey everyone, let's adjust this a bit. Hi. Good. And like that. Pay attention inside, relax, simple contemplation. Sorry for the delay this morning. It happens. Yesterday in class, I said the word contempt with a P when I wanted to say content, N-T, to be satisfied. That's because I'm not an English speaker natively, and I didn't know there was a difference between content and contempt. Now I know. One is about hatred. Put this like that, so it's a bit centered. It's not centered at all. I'm just messing things up. Does that work? Yeah, okay. It's not just because I just woke up. No, I just look like that because I didn't shower this morning. It's gonna happen later. You all good? You all good? You all happy? Peace inside. Find peace. Focus, relax, and con it. Give a chance to your mind to calm, find peace. If there's anything emotional, embrace it, be in it. If there's nothing emotional, embrace it anyway, embrace that. Think about golden light. Just meditate on golden light. In Sanskrit we say Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka is gold or golden. Jyota is light. Meditate on golden light. Kanaka Jyota. If you see your body with golden light, it is acceptable, but too complicated. It should not be limited to your body. It should just be golden light. if you can't go to the purest expression of golden light and you need to give it a form, then it will be your body made of golden light. If it helps. But that is inaccurate. It is not the purest form. Just meditate golden light. Whatever that means. Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota. You just repeat the words in your mind while seeing in your mind, imagining gold light. Whatever that means. If you needed to have a source, if you need to imagine it comes from the sun, it's too complicated. It's not the purest form. Try to meditate without a source. It's just golden light, as it is. Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota. It's simple. How does it feel? Don't be complicated. Just how does it feel? Kanaka Jyota. There's a feeling. I recommend you don't try to imagine the feeling. Just pay attention. Feel. How's it feel? And if there is nothing, you're closer to the truth than if you imagine something. Your imagination should focus on gold light to get an image of something with as little form as possible, with as little sense of origin, just Kanaka Jyota, gold light. If you don't force it a form, and if it has a form, it will naturally take that form. But it will not have a form of something you can conceive. It is formless and not without a form. Kanaka Jyota. Simplest expression. If there is a flavor, if there is a feeling, tactile, what is it? For what the golden light reveals, try to not interfere with your mind. Your mind is on gold light in its purest expression, so that it will not interfere with whatever else is revealed. Feel in the sense that you make yourself available emotionally and at the level of sensations, tactile sensation and emotional sensation. How does it feel? Patience. We meditate patiently. Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota. Some of you have received more initiations about it, which is good because you have more training on what it means, what's its purpose. But because of that, your previous training will hinder the meditation. It will come to give it a form, a purpose, an origin, a prefabricated sensation. Be aware of that so that you can go to the simplest expression of golden light. No specific form, no specific origin. Aware mentally, meditating, saying the word, Kanaka Jyota. Available emotionally and at the vital level of the animal plane for how it could feel. Kanaka Jyota. Be patient. How does it feel? It's very subtle. It's not going to be an immense revelation. It's going to be a sensation, a phenomenon. By being patient, you give it time to act, to do its purpose. For its function to manifest in the most efficient way. You must not interfere by trying to imagine what is its function. There's an attitude of discovery. You will know really what happens in a specific meditation if you don't interfere with what you are in a hurry to imagine. Sometimes we are impatient in discovering the effect of a mantra or a meditation because we do not like to live in the unknown. We do not like to be without control. We need to be the one in control of the meditation. And the fact that we don't know, what's the point? We're in a hurry and we imagine it. So don't fall in that trap. It takes patience. It takes patience. Cold light. Kanaka Jyota. How does it feel? Kanaka Jyota. Gold light. How does it feel? Incarnate. Don't make an effort to be incarnate, just want it. Let it happen. For a moment, let's do a new age practice. Focus on gold light in your belly, specifically in your abdomen. I called it new age because focusing in a very specific place is sometimes useful actually, but with a universal concept that is formless and non-local, it seems absurd, but it's useful. To focus in the abdomen, the gold light will produce the desired effect of making it easier to perceive or feel. Kanaka Jyota, in the abdomen specifically. Before you were more transcendental with the crown active and everything, but now we're in the abdomen. Kanaka Jyota, cold light, formless in the abdomen. How's it feel? Be sensitive enough to perceive or feel, but not in a hurry, so you will not invent that feeling. Just let it happen. It takes patience. Focus on your heart, the organ, and imagine that your heart is moving back and down just a bit. Okay, your heart, the physical organ, and the emotional equivalent on the emotional plane, just a few millimeters, maybe a centimeter, back and down. Just pull it backward down. This simple intention rests your heart a bit more. It's a mind trick. And it's also energy manipulation in you. Your physical organ and the emotional plane at the same place in the heart. Just back and down. Just a tad. Without violence, without force, just a little. It rests your heart. And now relax that practice. Focus on the abdomen, Kanaka, Jyota, gold light in the abdomen. Now, an exercise. See if you can let go of control. Do not localize Kanaka, Jyota. It's not specifically in the abdomen, neither is it absent from it. Do not push away the feeling that was created. Do not support it or maintain it. Fully let go. Go back to the simplest expression, Kanaka, Jyota. Gold light. Kanaka, Jyota. Gold light. How does it feel? I know you tend to transcend and it is acceptable. How does it feel? The more romantic you are in your mind, the more dramatic, the more theatrical, the more you'll project humans' feelings on it. When we did the exercise with the heart, just back down, just like if the heart is sitting back and resting inside you. That was a human feeling of, it was soothing, it was relaxing. If you have any kind of feeling like that with Kanaka, Jyota, it's a human projection. Kanaka, Jyota will bring its own flavor, revelation, distinction. Now let's get the mind into it. Kanaka Jyota is beyond the five elements. It is what the five elements are made of. All five elements joined together is Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota is none of these specific elements. It is beyond it. All the five elements is one way densified. So if you want, you can add to your contemplation that Kanaka Jyota is made of the five elements, but that would be inaccurate. On the contrary, it is the five elements that are made with Kanaka Jyota. Kanaka Jyota is not composed by the five elements. That would be the wrong way to see it. It's not the five elements that joined to make that. Kanaka Jyota is the thing that became the five elements. So please don't see that Kanaka Jyota is the five elements. That's not it. It is the five elements that come from it. Kanaka Jyota is beyond it. It is Aditattva, if you want. It is the primordial element. It is golden, not white, because it is something composed. It's the raw matter, straight out of Brahma. But it's in its paradoxal divine state. It is still without form, without mass. But it has a specific flavor of, I would use words to describe how I experience it. You would use these words before experiencing it. You would imagine things. So don't think anything I say as facts. You'll have to be patient and let it reveal itself. Regardless what you've known, what you've learned about Kanaka Jyota, it is useful to be inspired. But you have to patiently contemplate without human intervention as much as possible. Just the image of gold light and the word Kanaka Jyota is human intervention enough. It's just to syntonize the good channel or the good thought form so the meditation can happen. Kanaka Jyota. Gold light. Formless. Pure. In a way, unconceivable, but still experienced. Kanaka Jyota. It's the ultimate resource. Jyota. Take a deep breath and come back. I use this meditation to explain, as a pretext or a subject, to explain the difference in what we experience in meditation. When we combine other aspects to focus the meditation, in Kuji-in it's very focused. Lots of human intervention. A place to look at, a dharma, mandala, a chakra, a mudra, and a mantra. There are meditations and practice that are tantric, meaning composed of many aspects. And there are meditations that are meant to be as undefined as possible. Like if you meditate Brahma, you can't imagine what Brahma could be. You have to let it happen, and maybe it won't, or maybe it did, and you just don't realize it. It takes time and patience. So at one point we focus on the abdomen, which is good. In the New Age we do this. Golden light in the plexus, golden light in the abdomen, golden light around the head. Hallelujah. We do these things and it's good. It's focused. But to gain the maximum benefits of meditating on universal concepts, I use this guided meditation to explain the difference when we are too involved as a human, when there is too much mind, and how to use the minimum of the mind just to focus and then let it happen patiently. And the experience is subtle. There's dharma, it is subtle. There's karma, it is subtle. There's jiva, and there's a feeling of something happening. There's ayus, there's various levels of manifestation that happen. But it happens as it is ready. Then I use a pretext, the resting heart. Just rest your heart back and down inside you. Oh, like if your heart is sitting backwards inside you. Not too much, just a tad. It relaxes the drama. But that too was a focused practice. And then we went back to universal contemplation. So the goal here was to teach you a simple meditation of Kanaka, but also as a pretext to show you how much we involve and what is the effect. The more you are focused with multiple components, the more you're manifesting something specific. The more you are relaxed, patient, contemplative, and meditative, the more the universe will have room in your mind to reveal truly what it is, and in your emotional plane, and in your physical plane, your energy plane, you'll feel it. The less involved we are when we meditate, the more likely our mind will flee in a fantasy, the more we will transcend. So we add components: a light, a mantra, a nerya, visualization on the heart, resting attitude, the incarnate. And then we're so involved that we have limited the room for something universal and divine to fit in a little human container. So it's a question of practice. The more you meditate, the more you find how complex is your practice, how implicated. Until you can reach a point of simplicity, you only focus on a simple concept. And you give it a name just to make the contact in the brain, Kanaka, Jyota. Then the Sanskrit vibration of the words will also do something. And you accept to be not in control. You accept to be not sure what will happen. And that means patient and accept the unknown, the state of the unknown. Like, I don't know. I'm only going to know when it reveals itself. I'm not going to know before. If I know what a universal concept is before a revelation came from the universe, it's my human that imagined it or composed it. So it has profound limits compared to what God would have just brought up. It takes time. Thank you for this short class. Nice meditation. It felt good. I'm sorry for the turbulence, or my camera was going down slowly. I was late a few minutes. It was a turbulent environment this morning for me. Well, turbulence. I'm at peace, I tell you. It was just not pure. I had an ego issue. I have an ego thing going on now. But this one I keep private. It's not dramatic. It's a choice. Sometimes we're not at peace with our choices. It is still the better choice. And it brought turbulence. Hey, would someone from the French crew post right here the 3 dates, 29, 30, 31, I think. I think this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a French only class. Thank you guys. Have a good day.